Hi guys. I know it's week 3, uh, the third assignment for which is Black Lent, and we're supposed to do like an effigy or a drawing or something with clay. I can't do that because I forgot and I didn't go get clay, and I can't draw worth a crap. I went to the blind school for a reason. So, I figured that what I would do instead of that assignment would be to use tarot um in order to do the assignment. So since I picked wrath, greed, and sloth, so I did 4 cards and an oracle card for each of my sins that I chose. I figured that would be, try to get my lighting right here, be easier. I'm a little neurotic. I needed 4 instead of 3 when I do my tarot. So, oops. Here we go. Um ugh. Okay. So, um I I used and I'm just gonna get the guidebooks out because the boxes are on the other side of the room, and I'm not about to go on the other side of the room to get my boxes. I grabbed these when I earlier because I was needing the oracle, and I just grabbed my. Anyway, so we've got the Bestiary Oracle, uh, the Murder of Crows Tarot, the Witch's Wisdom Oracle, my Vampire Tarot, my Horror Tarot, and my Wisdom of the House of Night. I figure since I kind of like do like references with my oracle books. It just helps me better understand. I figured I'll just grab the books instead of dealing with the boxes, because I don't exactly. Woo! This thing is wanting to be a pistol tonight, as usual. I'm trying. Okay, I'm just gonna have to hold this. So those are the decks that I used. So I'm going to move this and move this right on top of my papers. I wasn't all that smart, was it? Nope, it wasn't. And we'll start with the Wisdom of the House of Night, the Vampire Tarot. So I have uh Invisible. Okay. Try to zoom in a little bit better. Try to back it up. Oh, that might work. And then I have 5 of Cups. I have to look at it first before I put it in the camera. Seven of Swords. Granted, I'm doing this intuitively. King of Cups, which would be Vlad, and then the 4 of Swords. So, all right. So first thing that I get, and I didn't put it down, was with Invisible, when it comes to wrath, I really need to focus on intuition and divination, because to me that looks like she's casting a circle, and with the pull that has a lot to do with hydromancy. Um, so that's like the first thing that I got. I just forgot to write it down. So, let me see. Feel invisible or become invisible. Oh, let's not put that up in front of there. Okay. Yeah. People are in like their own, and I know what this has to deal with. There's people that's kind of in their own cultish behavior, and that you need to realize that. And so because they're all up in their own shit when it comes to their cultish behavior, and this is just intuitively, granted, some things kind of stuck out to me when I read the definition in the Oracle deck. So, oops, wrong side. Okay. Into their own cultish behavior. Focus on those who see me and are in my circle. Focus on those who see me and are in my circle. Let go of what does not serve. It was not serving me. Circumstances may be that I need to step into the shadows, which was where that comes from. So that's kind of like the backup to that too. To step back into the shadows, be observant. Be quiet, but be observant. Like, go off into the shadows, be quiet, but don't, just be observant. That's probably the best thing that I need to be doing right now in order to protect myself. And although I'm mad, it's probably not the time to speak my truth. And I'm hearing that Graffiti Bridge movie in my head. When a man speaks, you must learn to whisper. Because my time is going to come. So, let's see. And for my cards, it says, follow my guides. This is what I wrote. I'm sorry. This is what came to me. Follow my guides, my deities. But be careful who I trust. Don't follow blindly, because this has a lot to do, again, with this card. Because you can see someone's like right here. So, I shouldn't be following blindly. Be careful who I trust. A lot with spirit communication. Again, because of the gravestones and things and the guide, that to me that's both Hecate and Santa Muerte speaking. Find my own crossroads. Because I need to choose a direction. I need to be motivated and strong so I can lead others out. Maybe into the dark instead of the light. Or both. The dark for their own protection, and then the light when it comes to helping others to be more knowledgeable and self-aware. Stay in the shadows. Be observant. Look from a different angle. The gatekeep. The sleeper must. No. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is okay. Yeah. I lost my spot because I was looking at the cards. you know, get in their shadows, but watch who I'm following behind and also watch who's behind me. And here again, because I be observant, but I need to be doing things in moderation. And the sleeper must awaken. I need to awaken and be more self-aware, but at the same time, I shouldn't be so caught up in my wrath that I'm not paying attention to those who are trying to put me to sleep in more ways than one. Okay, so with this oracle card, I have the red salmon. And my paper. Be cyclic. Follow the stream, um, or the path that has been put down before you by others. Um, uh, be heed the stars, because the thing that caught my eye was the constellation right here. So heeding the stars and the aurora borealis. And there's a lot of stars there. The aurora borealis. It's like connecting to nature. And of course, like right here, like the ones that came before me. So back on the paper. I have it upside down. Let's see. Got it right here. All right. I always do that. Wait. I got it on the wrong paper. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hate that when I do that. Let me see. Oops, that's for the other one. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay. So, trying to get my spot here. Sorry. And to show cards, hold my paper, and hold hold my ring light. And doing 3 things at once is not working for me tonight. Okay, so we have this card. So this card is all about kind of putting myself, staying to myself and unbinding myself so I can heal myself when it comes to greed. And just, getting out of the situations, the toxic situations that are making me sick, because, right here. That's one thing. Making time and space for me. Put away the people. Put away toxic things. And it talks about with toxic people, I need to sort of get them out, get them away, put them like in their own prison that they're already creating for themselves. And it's really interesting that her mouth is sewn shut. In that. And this looks to me like what they used to do to women back in the day, like this mask, this bridle that they used to put on women back in the day, who are in that mindset, that women need to be seen and not heard and be obedient. That's the kind of bullshit I need to get myself away from. And here again with the deities and ancestors, because that whole Irish green and the Celtic vibe, and I need to take up my staff. Need to be greedy because I'm still going through that whole crone phase. Even though I am technically in a crone, I'm still kind of phasing into that whole crone thing. I need to take up my staff. Um, and because one thing with staffs is, or walking sticks, they help you when you need to walk away. So that's another thing that I need to be, I need to be, I need to be doing. And, studying, especially when it comes to like the old ways, the ancient ways. Again, this is like Hecate and Santa Muerte and Danu all at once, like screaming. And I need to be listening to my goddesses. Because I've been looking at a lot of like the old ways of, since, everybody's going to be, in my situation's going to be losing their Medicaid and all their health insurance. I need to be doing more and pouring into my own cup instead of into the cups of others, because I've poured so much that it's spilled. Um, and I need, because to me that looks like eyes. I need to be mindful of what's being poured into my cup and be mindful of the fact that what someone else is the cup that they're offering to me. And be more greedy and not be very careful who I accept a cup from. And again, Santa Muerte with the goddess, I need to be, and Hecate, because Danu isn't exactly a dark goddess. So, but again, with the green, the Irish, something with Irish, because of that green liquid. I need to be focusing on my cup and what my ancestors and deities are offering. I need to, again, because crows are also associated with Hecate and the Morrigan. I don't really work with the Morrigan. I might look more into that. I should. I've considering the fact of all the ancestry stuff I've been doing. She is the goddess of war when it comes to war. So I guess this is her sending me a message. That I need to lighten my burden. And get rid of what does not serve me and walk away, but I need to leave swords for others so that when they're taking up the battle and they have swords to battle with. So I need to be letting people fight their own battles and just give them the tools to do so. Okay, so get this. With this card, it might help if I had it right set up, right? Okay, so with broomstick, again, trying to do 3 things at once and it's not going to work. So, again with broomstick, this is about cleansing and clearing out. This is my sloth sin, by the way. The other reading was for greed. So with my sloth sin, when it comes to the brooms are all about sweeping out that that stale energy, especially with Ostara coming around. You're getting rid of old. There needs to be, I need to just get up and start renewing myself, and stop punishing myself. And the thing with the broom is that if the broom is in up, like the bristles are up, and there's a thing with what you do with brooms to keep out unwanted company, especially since that's right in front of the door. If the bristles are up, then it's something with unwanted company in the broom. I can't remember at the moment what it is, but this is all about and with sloth is you need to get your broom out of the closet, because I have not been practicing like I ought to be, and getting in, staying vigilant when it comes to my spirituality, and again with the stars. Um, because we're all about heeding the stars. So maybe there's got to be something with astrology. I know some ladies that are very, very, very good at this. I'm not. But just because I can't reach these stars don't mean that I can't see them. Or no, it's the other way. Just because I can't see the stars doesn't mean I can't reach them. That's the blind skull. Was the blind skull motto. Because there's just a lot of just junk like down here. So then we have the tower. And then I can't, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Empress. So what I'm getting with this is, the thing that got me with this is when Roe v. Wade was overturned at the courthouse, the crows were circling the courthouse. That's the first thing that strikes me when I look at this card. I think I've got the video of it somewhere. So it's like, be like Jack, be nimble, and be quick to run away from what's about to crash, because there's going to be a lot of things transformation wise that are just going to weigh me down, and I need to get the hell out of Dodge when it comes to the level of craziness. I need to keep things simple and basic, because when it comes, and be aware, because you see the little pentacle down here, even though that's again, with going back to the old ways of doing things, with the pipes, and be aware, like, to me, this is like a mirror, like he's looking at what's behind him. And even though I know this is terrible with crows, back in the day, they would put the masks on to keep disease, and they'd fill them with herbs. There's something here with herbs. But at the same time, yeah, again, taking off my mask. I need to learn when to take off my mask and put my mask on. Again, sitting, and don't, when it comes to that, I need to get up, and again, use my staff, get up and get motivated. Let me see, what else did I have for that I wrote down? So I wrote stuff down on my paper. Yeah, get back to basics, self-aware, looking over my shoulder. Sorry about the cord. Pull off, I need to learn when to put the mask on and pull it off. Let me see. Get up. Yeah, the deities are waiting, because I get a lot, because it's just really because of the crow, and sort of the crone phase, and of course the female, and the Hecate vibes, and start listening to the crows and embrace the feminine, and as well as my inner bitch, because my inner bitch, I need to learn how to use my wrath. I'm using the wrath when it comes to motivation, and I'm not motivating. I'm motivation in a different direction. So I need to be using that wrath to focus on my sloth, because the other stuff, there's not much I can do about it. So anyway, that was my Witches Lent reading. Peace, love, and light, guys.